You're very welcome back to the 6 o'clock show, where Chef Sham Hanifa is creating a must-have for your festive feast. So where do we get started with this bottled salmon, Sham?
I'm going to start it off with a fresh salmon from your fishmonger, and I also have oak smoked salmon.
Okay.
It's a Burren smoked salmon. I was at a craft fair last week, and I just get it from Brigitte. She's really, really good smoked salmon.
Beautiful.
So basically, it's really, really simple dish, but you know, you highlight the actual salmon and the smoked salmon. You know, really simple. Like I said earlier, it's in Malaysia, it's warm, so it's kind of really light started to have.
Okay.
So basically, what we're going to do, we're going to poach the salmon. So take 2-3 minutes. I dice them up a little bit already, the fresh salmon. So I'm going to throw it in there. So okay, so you can put stock into it. I put a little bit of black pepper into it. I'm going to throw a bit of dill into it as well. So I'm going to put it all this into it. Okay.
I love the fact that you were putting it in one by one and just went, here. Let it all go in.
That's typical chef. You know, so that's there, you poach it lightly. Now, usually what I do is like that stock, I use it for the broth.
Okay.
I put a bit of miso, a bit of tofu, a bit of spinach into it. It's nice broth. You know, kind of that as well. So I chuck it in, a bit of dill into it, and black pepper. So we let that boil up slowly. Okay, so and then we make the pickle. Turn it down a little bit. We make the pickle. So traditionally, the British way, they will use like cream fresh and everything mixed into it. You know, so this is where's the Asian side coming out. A bit of shallot. Okay, and then we have a bit of vinegar. Mix it in. So give a bit of acidity and a bit of fish sauce, salty. Mix it in there, and a bit of chopped dill into it. And it's nice. It's really, really refreshing flavor into it. You get all the bites, and you might think, oh, that's the raw shallot. No, but it will pickle slowly, you know, if you mix this early. This all can be pre-made. The good thing about it can be pre-made and stress-free, you know, and you can, like I always say, you know, when people start using oven to make starter, and then they have turkey and ham to be worried.
Oh yeah, good luck.
As well, the crowded oven, shelf one, shelf two. You know, this is very simple, you know. So that, and of course, me and chili, I love them. Bit of chili, mix it in. And capers, we chop a bit of capers into it as well, so you can just rough chop. So it gives nice bite. Now, if you like a bit of nuts into it, you can add it in as well. So just nice crunch. It's all about the crunch as well. So mix that in.
And what nuts would be good in that?
I usually whatever nuts you want. I mean, you can have a bit of walnut as well, a bit of pine nuts as well. You know, so just nicely do. Yeah, nice texture is the key. You know, so a bit of chive mixed into it.
So would you have had this growing up then?
Yeah, it was a starter. You know, yeah. Like we don't even know. Like I mean, like my cousin and all, a few of them is Christian, and they always have it on a Christmas day, and it's a light starter. You know, and we do this as well when we have it Christmas here. We always have a soup in between. Kind of warm it up, you know, because it's here, the weather is colder. So a bit of lime juice as well. Okay, so this kind of give this a bit of flavor going into it. Okay, so this can be pickled, so you can have this done a couple of days beforehand. Okay, yeah, no, so you have that all pickled done there, and I'm going to chuck it in, turn it up that salmon a bit. You can cool it down the salmon when it's cooked. Okay, so you chuck it in the smoked salmon, bring it to boil a little bit.
And then in terms of the origin of this starter, so it's typically an English, what you would think of as an English dish, but then gets a Malaysian spin.
Malaysian spin. Like, you know, in Malaysia, like my hometown is, we Commonwealth countries, the Brits is there. So the first train station, the first museum in Malaysia is from my hometown. The first zoo is from my hometown. 50 of them first from my hometown. So we see a lot. I go to St. George's School. My sister go to convent school. The other one go to Methodist school. So, so we so familiar with a lot of British food. So
at the end of it all, you could have done a review of the schools.
All the school, yeah, exactly. So that's the mix it in, and then you have, you know, you don't have to wait until it's.
Thought that was quick.
Yeah, that's quick because it's cut small.
Yeah, it cooks quicker.
Yeah, cook quicker, and then you have it all. Mix it in. And you know, we inclined to eat our salmon overcooked. I always say it. Pink is perfect. The fish is fresh. You know, don't worry about it. Okay, mix it in there. You see that it's already there. Now leave it to cool. Usually you make the salmon, let it sit down, leave it to cool. Okay, so we mix it out like that. And we're going to serve them with a toast. So turn up that toast here a bit.
I mean, this sounds absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah. So mix it in like that. Okay. So you don't see I put salt in it. I use fish sauce. You know, whatever flavor all stay together. Now, and I have a bit of crude of toast to go here as well, so I turn up that. So that's very simple. And what you have to do then, you cool it down. You have all the ingredient there. And we're going to put into ramekin. You already fork it up here. Mix it in. Really simple. And
I love that you mix the poached salmon with smoked.
Yeah. Oh, it's just beautiful flavor. Nice smoky flavor. You know, like, I know poaching, you might think that taking away the flavor. It's not. You know, the smoked salmon bring it back a little bit. So we do one more like that.
Texture looks perfect.
Yeah, the color as well, you know, and you will bite into a bit of chili, a bit of heat. You can add whatever you want. Like, if you want to bind it better, you want more flavor, you can add cream fresh into it as well.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
You know,
okay.
so whatever.
And you can, the nuts are an option. You don't have to put them in if you don't want to.
Like, I always cover it up so that, you know, if let's say somebody that dairy-free, you know, lactose intolerance, you take the butter out, you put a bit of crumble on top of it.
Yeah.
You know, just a bit of crunch texture into it. So then we have a bit of melted butter. You can put in the fridge. All is the goodness here.
Is that all that is?
Yeah, that's all. Just melted butter, not fully melt them.
I thought it was a béarnaise or something.
No, very melted butter. You put in the fridge there. And then, that's it. You just leave it like that. Let it set in the fridge.
How long do you leave it for?
Oh, once you put it in the fridge for at least 1 minute, it's set. Straight away. Butter.
Quick.
You know, it's quick, very quick. So we put another one here. You know, it's not going to dry out the actual salmon because the flavor is there, packed with flavor. Okay. Yeah, we turn that off there.
Calories go.
Well, it's Christmas. We're allowed.
It's Christmas.
No calories at all. So I have this bit toasted here nicely.
Ah, yeah.
That's a nice bit of variety in there.
So that's that. That's what bake in the restaurant. I put another one here, and then you got something like this. Let's set like this.
As lovely.
Fantastic.
You know?
Okay,
Really
well,
nice.
while you're plating up,
Yes.
plenty of comments coming in. We're talking about real trees and fake trees. Aina was talking about it, and she was saying we need to keep them if we're going to have a fake tree a long time. Aoife
10 years.
tweeted in, my Christmas tree is 22 years old today. Happy birthday, Christmas tree.
Oh, it looks great on
And it
22
does.
years.
Yeah. But hang on, my parents' tree is 54 years old. Mum bought it in Rocha stores in Cork. 54 years.
Wow. Noel texted in to say my tree is 20 years old and still in great condition.
Look at that. That looks
Sure
amazing.
is.
And Jane tweeted in to say, why am I only just finding out that James Blunt is funny? He's hilarious.
So funny.
Watch it back.
Yeah,
Just
Robert said
gorgeous.
James Blunt makes me smile, possibly one of the funniest people in music. Chap's a legend. He really is. And he doesn't take himself seriously.
No,
which I absolutely love.
Okay, it's time for us to tuck
will we
in
have a little
and
taste?
enjoy.
I put a little bit of chutney in it, tomato chili chutney on the side, a bit of heat going through it.
Oh, that's
Right on
divine.
the bread.
You can check out Sham's recipe over on our social page, or you can indeed rewatch it on YouTube. You just search for VMTV Food.
Okay.
Oh,
She's
it's
enjoyed it. I'm going to enjoy it too.
delicious.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight, and to Sham Hanifa for tonight's delicious food. Come back to us tomorrow when the original J-Lo, that is Johnny Logan, is going to be popping around. Yeah. Hold me now.
We look forward to seeing you tomorrow evening. Join us. Batten down the hatches.
Oh yeah. Good luck tonight.
Batten down everything. Hold on to your trampolines. We'll see you tomorrow at 6 o'clock.
Bye-bye.